previously on KJ's YouTube Bay Battle series. In the first battle, Flame Bull is able to beat Vulcan Herosius fairly easily because of his low height, Bull having a 100 spin track and Herosius having a 145 spin track. And in the second battle, repeating this lower height ability to his advantage, well, it's not really an ability, but he has a lower height, Bull defeats Herosius again, moving on with a score of 2-0. Let's get started. Alright, what's up guys? It's KJ and welcome to the 30th episode of my YouTube Bay Battle series. I love it when the episodes hit a multiple of 10. It's just really cool. It's not a milestone match, but we're getting close to one. The next one is 50, then 75, then 100, so on and so forth. So, our opponents for today are, let me move that back some, Lacerta WA130HF going up against Soul Blaze V145AS. And just like in the last video, yes, this is the Eclipse / Black Sun edition. I just removed the paint because it lightens the bay and I don't have to worry about all that chipping and stuff. So yeah, I made a video on how to remove Beyblade paint on my channel if you want to check it out. I may put that, if you're watching on desktop or computer, I'll probably put that video up there on one of the things that'll pop up in the vid. Or, you know, just look at the, or just scroll through my channel. I may put the link in the description. I don't really know. I don't want to promise things and then not do it later. I may forget, but it'll probably be in the, like one of those things that pops up in the video. If you're watching on desktop, if you're watching on mobile, just check out my channel, you know. Excuse me. All right. Let's get right into it. Alright, first battle. Ooh, that was a little weird launch. Now he's kind of spun at an angle. See how that affects the battle. Probably not too much though. Alright. And right now, Soul Blaze is in attack mode. And, what's it called? Lacerta's WA130 is like arranged normally, but it will be changed for the second battle. Wow, great victory for Lacerta. Let's move on to the mode changes. All right, so now let's do our mode changes for the second battle. So Lacerta, right now the point moves along and is kind of facing the right side because it spins counterclockwise. I mean, it spins clockwise like this. So pretty much this little wing will follow it, but when we flip it around, just take the tip off real quick, put it down, sorry about that. All right, and just take it off. And put it on the opposite way. So now it looks like this. So now it's facing the left side. Put the performance tip back on. And yeah, that's it. This may be a minor change, but I guess we'll see. So Soul Blaze is a little different. So right now, as you can see, he's in attack mode because the removable part here, this big part right here is covering, is like there's a gap in this area, so it covers it. So it like kind of improves these three areas here. But in defense mode, this removable part will cover these three open areas. So let me show you that right now. All right, so remove the tip first. All right, take this thing off. So see how there's open areas now? And then you just move it over. Oops, wait, wrong side. See now you'll see there's the gap there. When it's in defense mode, you'll see these three squares here. And for the performance tip, I'm probably going to flip it. And how you do that is you just, let me actually put it on first and tighten it so that way it's good. Sometimes tightening Soul Blaze's performance tip is actually really annoying as well, so like it just comes off all the time. There we go. Alright, so you see how normally it's like a bowl? Well, you can take it off and put it on the other way, and it's said to increase balance. So let's see how that affects its spin or patterns or whatever. Let's move on. All right, here we go. Second battle. So yep, he's in defense mode now. So, and plus he has that performance tip that was flipped, so it gives him a little more balance. So let's see how this goes. And as for Lacerta, he had the spin track flipped, but we don't know if that could change the result of the battle or not. But let's just see. He's getting in there, and he's getting in there in a little bit, actually right now. And Lacerta wins. Let's move on to our future matches. Alright guys, you already know it's time for some future matchups. So for our loser tournament or loser rounds, whatever you want to call it, we have Vulcan Herosius 145D going up against Soul Blaze V145AS. And also, just to let you all know, when a Beyblade gets changed to a mode for the next match, it doesn't matter if it wins or loses, it's going to stay in that mode. So as you can see here, Blaze is still in that defense mode along with the whole tip change. I mean, and because it's going to move on to a second battle, so he's going to get turned back to attack mode, but the next time the tip is going to, like, that removal part of the tip's just going to be taken off, and it's going to become like kind of like an HF or an F like attack pattern. So I don't really like changing their modes back to what they normally are, because then it may not give other bays a fair chance, you know, because some modes may be better than others. So just leave it alone, and the modes will change gradually as the battles continue. All right, and a future matchup in the tournament is Flame Bull 100F going up against Thermal Lacerta WA130HF. And as I stated before, it doesn't change, so that's why it's like staying to the left and not the right. Let's move on to our next match in the tournament, match number 30. Alright guys, for our next match, or match 30, we have a progenitor or ancestor bay, as I like to call, Wolf 105F. This bay comes in a series that was before bays that were made of 5 parts, because this bay doesn't have an energy ring, making it a 4-part bay only. Pretty much it was used by Doji, I think, before he got Dark Wolf in the Metal Fusion series. Alright, and the next bay I would consider to be a dark horse in this tournament, Hades Kerbex BD145DS. And I will be keeping him in boost mode for all of his battles in this tournament and in future tournaments, because the other mode just sucks. So this is the only exception to mode changes, because he will stay in this mode. This is the mode that is suited for him. It's pretty much like this is the only mode he has to me. The other mode, it's bad. It's just really bad. Okay, but anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.